Alrighty, we're back with another truck simulator. Here's our headquarters. This is it. So where we left off last time after a ridiculously long parking job. As I said before, I've got a little girl in my arms here. It's a pretty basic garage. Might not be much, but it's a start. It looks pretty good. I'll take it. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park here yet. Yeah, great. Earn some cash, big boy. Move freely and run your own business from here. There's cars there. Pick my next job. Ooh, you can see your progress. Cool. Here we can see it. Now remember, I'm still in the tutorial. I got a 3-week-old in my arms while I do this, and this was filmed before. And running you through it live. Not really. So I'm in Italy. Let's see. Can we buy a truck? How much is a truck? Buy online. Classic sleeper. Fancy sleeper. 113. Yeah, right. Righto. Well, I'm gonna earn a bit of cash. Let's have a look. Brand new Volvo trucks for sale. Yeah, we just saw it in Verona. I'm pretty sure I saw that in Shakespeare, right? Romeo and Juliet. Once upon a time. Oh, okay. Kind of jobs. Quick job. Quick job would be good. Hopefully we can get this video under 20 minutes. Get hired. Yeah, right. Well, what do we got? Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Venice to Verona fish. Oh, excuse me, little girl. We're on mic, mate. You can't just let rip like that. Select the city where available job offers are. 2. Use the sorting to see the preferred job at the top, and then select a job offer. We can do that. What do we do? Turn the tooltips off. Venice. Anything's in? Yeah, okay. So starting in Venice, fresh fish. $2,000 for some fish. That's not terrible. Offer expires in 1 minute. Just going over to Verona. Let's do it. Standard delivery. That's pretty fancy. We can do that, I think. And that Verona will put us where the truck company is, right? Yeah. So then we can just buy a truck. It's just that simple. That simple. Just like parking was last time, right? Just that simple. Yeah, I picked Italy because, like I said, I kind of like Italian. It threw me off the first time I tried to play this game. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's around here somewhere. On the YouTubes. This is a brand new playthrough, but it threw me off because I didn't realise I drove on the right hand side. And I think most of the countries drive on the right hand side. Oh, this is a bit awkward. How are we going to get out of here? Oh, don't scrape it. Oh, I just kissed it on the way out. Mwah. There we go. Just gave it a little kiss. Fat bottom trucks, you make the rock and world go round. Yeah, I don't know, like, where else do they drive on the right? I just assumed that they'd all drive on the left because it's like England drives on the left, I think. Oh, that was a bit early of a stop. Here we go, it's green now, we can go anyway. And yeah, here we go. What about France? I wonder if France has a where they drive, if they're right or left. This is a bit of an awkward roundabout situation here, isn't it? We're okay, there's no cars coming. We'll give it a boot. I learned some things about France, or at least I had an epiphany, right? Like, if you think about France, see, I told you before when we were picking where we're going to talk about France. I had an epiphany the other day, like, for a long time. Oh, it's a red light, we're gonna gun it. Oh, we've got a fine. Rip. $80. That's alright, we can afford $80. One fine is fine. Yeah, like, a lot of countries kind of bag out France and how much they had it, and like this kind of, goes back, America does it these days. It's most notable for doing it, right? Especially like post World War II. But like if you go back to the 1800s or whatever, 1600s, Shakespeare's time, right? We're headed for Verona. Let's talk about Shakespeare's time. Even then the English were like, France, first of all, let's have a war with them, but secondly, don't trust the French, blah blah blah. But like all this indoctrination has led, lots, France being, oh, where are we got to be? We got to be in the left lane. What are you doing to? Oh, we almost just ran over a car. That's like me on the M5 coming home sometimes. Get sideswiped by cars. Happens all the time. Post Picton Road. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, like people banging out French for 400 years. Why? That's because obviously the French Revolution, and they're like, yeah, we don't want all of our people to think that's a good idea, right? And that still persists today. And so they get a lot of negative media. It only occurred to me the other day. It's like, oh, that's just political. That's just sociological sort of. Hey, man, don't like the French, because if you like the French, you like the French ideas, and that means that rich people have to start wearing armor-plated turtlenecks. Alt stazione. Alternate station? What is an alternate station? Well, maybe if I stay on the road, I can find out. We'll get in the middle lane, and then that way, if there's any crazy things, we can deal with that. Oh, what's this? Carte telepass. Carte telepass. Carta is that cash? Maybe? And telepass, I'm guessing, is... Oh, it's a toll booth. Yeah, right, okay. Well, we'll go in behind this goober. Let's work out how this works. I got the E-way? Let's go! Oh, mate, I got an E-way charge. Okay, so... Let's take some time to... Oh, oof. Yeah, that's in charge. rough driving there. That's what you get for charging toll booth money. Yeah, so let's have a chat. I have a daughter now. How exciting is that? It's really cool, right? Oh, let's get out of here. Verona. Whoa, don't run into the dude. I want to stay in this lane. Yeah, and so we had such a smooth pregnancy, and everything was great. And then when she was born, she had a bit of apnea and stuff. And then part of that was they wanted to check to make sure it wasn't a seizure. So they sent her to like the other side of Sydney, which sounds like not that long, but to get there, it's a big pain in the butt. And so every day I was driving over there, it was costing me like $120 in tolls, because you have to go like through 3 different freeways basically to get there. So tolls can eat a fat dick. And you know what else is really immoral? And this, I don't understand how this is legal. And this is a platform. If I ever ran for like a local council sort of mayoral role, this would kind of be a key sort of station on which I would make a stand. And that is paid parking at a hospital. Who the hell is going to a hospital who's like wanting to be, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I'm happy to pay several $100s for parking for the day, like whatever. Oh man, and at least at the North Shore Hospital, they gave me like a discount thing. It was like $20 for 7 days parking, which was good. But yeah, at the Campbelltown Hospital, where we ended up back at, that was just a whole nightmare. Which you don't need to hear all the ins and outs of. But they didn't offer that until the day after, like the day before they were letting us go home. My little girl ended up, because they were worried about the sleep, the apnea and not breathing and whatever. And during that time, they gave her caffeine just to be safe. And then they have to observe babies for 5 days after they get off caffeine, because caffeine withdrawal is crazy. But if there is a problem, then they want to be on it, And there was this one poor nurse, her name was Hannah, who she got like the day 2 or 3 where my little girl was just absolutely mental the whole day, cried at her the whole time, and she was a bit upset about it. Oh, here we go, Verona Sud. It's south, right? South? Yeah, there you go, Verona South. That was a short drive. We're almost there. Anyway, and then we worked out at the end of it, it's like, oh, actually, she would have been on, like, the second day, which is, like, the worst day for caffeine withdrawals. Yeah, we're talking about you, little girl. Yeah. Little Tato. Here we go. We made the exit. I hope my small talk kept you entertained through this boring drive. It was funny because, like, the last couple of days when I've been playing these games, the whole point was we wanted to stay at home because we'd been driving for so much. Like, check the mirrors. No one coming? Oh, look at that. We're pretty good. Oh, friggin' toll booth. You kidding me? So, yeah, like, I was getting really sick of driving. Because it's like 3 hours there, 3 hours back some days. We had some really bad... There we go. Oh, no, this one I don't have to stop at. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to run into it again, so that's why I stopped. yeah, like I just been non-stop driving for some day. We got really bad traffic one day. There's like an event on going one direction, and I got sort of stuck there. And then came home and had a sleep for a bit, and then got back and went back the other way. And another event near where I live had just finished, so I got traffic again going. So I ended up spending like 12 hours that day in traffic. Verona discovered. We discovered fair Verona, where star-crossed lovers lead their lives. We won't run this red light. We'll stop at this red light. Yeah, so I was like, I'm so sick of driving. The next week we're going to spend at home. And then what did I do? Spending at home for this week? Of course, I played Truck Driving Simulator. Of course, because I haven't had enough driving apparently. Bloody idiot. But here we are. Relax. This is more relaxing because you know, it's not real, I guess. And also I'm earning money. Can you imagine? How long does this take me? 15 minutes for $2,000 worth of work? Please. On that note, donate. Arjade.net. Oh no, you got a little squeaky. Can you hear that? That's my daughter. She's asleep right now, but she's got a sore tummy, so that's no good. But at least she's playing nice. We were going to do this yesterday, but she was an absolute asshole. What a bitch. Alright, parking. Here we go. Get ready. Strap yourself in for another 20-minute drive. What are we at now? We're at like 12 minutes or so. Oh, did I miss it? Beep, beep, beep. I went too far. Oh, there we go. Hit enter to park the job. Okay, where do we need it? Yeah, okay. We can do this. We got to make up. I feel like I've got manhood to make up for it. Like I said, I'll preface this with, in real life, I'm really good at this. I think I kind of know my problem now. I think I'm, you know, but we'll see. It's not, it's not great. Also, this is a bit of a tight corner. This also seems quite unrealistically, you know, I don't know if there's any truck drivers out there. How realistic are these parking bays and where they want them to? Oh, that should be pretty. I'm going to say, and jinx myself, that should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward, because we're literally facing the same way. We don't have to do a big UE, do we? We just have to slaughter in, boys. We can do that. Look, we're already halfway there. Okay, probably should go forward more just to straighten this trailer out. We got both our mirrors this time from the get-go. Here we go. Alright, put your money now on how long this is going to take me to park. I mean, if you've seen the if you have seen the length of the video, you probably already know whether it's a long one or not. We'll find out soon. Here we go. Or that's not quite straight. It's going back nicely though. Like, that's, in terms of a reverse job, this is a pretty good reverse job, right? And if this was a real truck in a real situation, I am sure that would be perfectly acceptable, because we are on that dock on both sides of our truck. We are on that dock, but it's saying no, you have to be a few, like maybe, what, 20 centimeters to the right? So let's move it 20 centimeters to the right. Here we go. This one's pretty good too. Got a nice straight back. Here we go. Let's go. Now hopefully just ease her in. A little bit of right hand down. We'll be right. Again, we don't have to get it straight according to this, though, you know, I would rather, in real life, I would rather have that nice straight back to the dock park than have this wonky ass friggin' substandard job. Okay, let's go. A bit of left hand down just to straighten her up. There we go, nice and straight. A little bit too much, but that's alright. We'll just do a little bit of a tappy get out where we need to be, just so we can see that, either hit the fence or see that line in the back here. Alright, let's give it another go. That's pretty good. In fact, if we keep that straight, that should be close enough, I think. Little tiny bit of left hand down. Tiny bit of left hand down. There we go. Just ease it in. Remember which one's the accelerator and which one's the brake, because it's not an accelerator brake, it's backwards and forwards. Remember to go forwards to stop. There we go. Green. Stop the car. Oh my god. inertia. Physics, guys. There we go. Stop, back. Oh, we did it! Decoupled. Look at that! That didn't take too long. That was pretty good, right? Bonus 40 XP. That's not as much as the 90 XP we got the first time for doing it, eh? Oh, we leveled up. Okay, so let's have a look. I don't know like what the builds are or whatever, but I guess our goal is to make money, so high value cargo probably sounds good. Long distance is probably going to be good too, I guess, because that's where we're going to, like, you make money by doing long distance driving and stuff. So I think what we'll do, the rest of these kind of eco driving, gross, whatever. As in all honesty though, in real life I like eco stuff in cars, but for a game, and that dangerous stuff sounds dangerous to me. So I think if we go like not transport dynamite, let's do that one. High value cargo, give it a click. That's our first level. That's probably a mistake. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, oh, need money? We can help. Visit your local banking center. Yeah, right. Get a loan. I don't know what the deal is. Obviously, you're going to have to get a loan, right? We need some cash. Keep track of your garage over here. We've got 4,000 euros. Let's give this game a save, because that's always helpful. Call it Arjade 1, because that's my name, and this is number 1. There we go. And we'll call that it for a day, I think, maybe. And next time we'll come back, we'll see what we can do.